Medicine does to the body what soap does to the clothes. It cleans them but wears them out. Words are like medicine. If given in proper measures, they cure, and if given in large quantities, they destroy. There is no disease more incurable than ignorance. The best of worship is to remain silent and wait patiently for relief. Greed is more harmful than poverty, for if a poor man finds something, it is enough for him, whereas a greedy person never has enough. Forgiveness is for the one who admits, not for the one who persists. Do not betray anyone who places his trust in you, even if he betrays you. The oppression of the weak is the most disgusting form of oppression. Whoever is aware of his own faults will have no time for the faults of the others. Anger begins with madness and ends with regret. May Allah show mercy to a man who sees the truth and aids it, and who sees tyranny and rejects it. I dislike you for being abusive. Indeed, it is the right of the one who holds the majesty of Allah in the loftiest rank to consider as insignificant everything other than Him. Refrain from extravagance by economizing. Be mindful of tomorrow. Today, retain from your wealth in accordance with your needs, and give the surplus for the day of your need the hereafter. The one who belittles trust and encroaches upon disloyalty not, cleansing his self and faith from it, has indeed incurred disgrace in this world, and shall be most humiliated and dishonored in the hereafter. Death is tied to your forelock, while the world is folding up from behind you. Fear the fire whose pits are deep, whose heat is intense, and whose chastisement is always renewed. Minimize your increase of provision by realizing the weakness of what you can bear. Thus, do not load onto your back beyond what you can carry, for it will surely become an evil curse upon you. There is no sham in a Muslim being ill-treated, at times through circumstances, so long as he does not doubt his faith or feels suspicious of his surety. The worst morsel is the one prohibited, and the most evil form of tyranny is oppressing the weak. If friendliness is deemed stupidity, then stupidity is friendliness. A tradesman is venturesome for how many times has a little resulted in greater growth than abundance? How ignominious is humility at the time of need and antipathy, at the time of needlessness. What you have from this world of yours is all that by which you prepare your eventual abode. Dispel from yourself the attacks of anxiety through steadfast perseverance and goodness of certainty. The one who transgresses a right will taste its departure, while the one who restricts himself to it will enjoy it perpetually. Not every defect becomes apparent, nor is every opportunity attained. Many a time has a man endowed with sight been led astray through his resolve, while a blind man is led right by his reason. The one who places his trust in time is betrayed by it, and the one who glorifies it is belittled by it. Not every one who shoots strikes the target. As the ruler changes, so does destiny. Ask regarding a companion prior to the journey, and of the neighbor before choosing a residence. Honor your kinfolk, for they are your wings by which you fly, and your origin to which you return. Consign to Allah the affairs of your faith and of your world. Ask Him for the best of what He destines for the immediate and the eventual, the world and the hereafter. Abandon not the enjoining of good and the prohibiting of evil, otherwise the worst of you will gain control over you, and your prayers against them will not be heard. Paradise is for the soul that discharges its duties to its Lord, and has fought against evil within itself, and has abandoned its rest at nights in devotion. Be restrained from the rage of your pride, the severity of your blade, the assault of your hands, the impetuosity of your tongue. Refrain from all that by cool abstention and delay of revenge, until your anger subsides and you regain control. He ridicules himself, the one who is drawn to greed. He satisfies himself with ignominy, the one who reveals prejudice. He has made his soul contemptible, the one who allows his tongue to reign over it. Avarice is a defect, while cowardice is deficiency. Poverty mutes a sagacious argument. A destitute is a stranger in his homeland. Inability is a calamity. Patience is bravery. Abstinence is wealth, and piety is a shield. The best companion is contentment, while knowledge is a noble heritage. Good morals are renewable garments, and contemplation is a clear mirror. The heart of a wise man is the treasury of secrets, and a smile is the snare of love. Suspicion is the grave of faults, and the one who is pleased with himself causes many to be displeased with him. Giving of alms is a curative medicine and the devotion of the slaves of Allah in their immediate lives will be the joy of their hearts in their afterlives. Be in wonder of man, he sees a lump of tissue, speaks through a piece of flesh, hears by a bone, and breathes from a cavity. When the world advances to anyone, it removes the goodness of others from his heart, and when it retreats from him, it takes away his own goodness. Live with people in a way that if you were to die, they would cry for you, and if you live, they crowd you for your company.